Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited. Today's battery prompt is number 73. Stranded off-world behind enemy lines, a batch of space troopers stumble across a lightly defended target, one worth risking certain death to go after. Okay. Um, in the fairly distant future, Earth has been abandoned. Actually, Earth is still there. We just have colonies, we have other worlds with actually larger populations than we do now. And we have starships, we're expanding, we're exploring, it's benign. And then we come across a really aggressive alien race, and they're so bored. I mean, they used to be very aggressive, very warlike. They've beaten everybody around them. They find us like, yes, surrender or die. Please, please don't surrender. Please fight us. We're itching for a fight. And we're like, is there any way we could talk this out? No, I declare war upon you. And it just turns into this big bloody war across planets, star systems. I mean, they just hit us. They want to kill us and take whatever's left. Basically, is their and so they hit us, and we have better tech. They have better troops. Heavy G worlders. I mean, bullets bring them down, but they can shrug off some stuff. Hand to hand, one could kill 10 of us easy, unsuited. We actually have to have power armors to engage them on the ground. That's where we are not so good. But in space, we're not bad. We're not bad. Um, but they're better warriors than we are, plain and simple. But we're sneakier bastards. Case in point, we figure out that they have one glaring weakness. All of their medications come from one world. It's like based on an herb that only grows there, no place else, and it's a prime target. That's why it's so heavily defended, but not by ships. It has a planetary defense grid that's like satellites upon satellites, drone weapons, missiles, you name it. You go anywhere near it. This thing could kill a fleet. This one planet could kill a fleet with ease. So no one goes near it, and no one's ever touched it in their entire history. Da da da. And we can't hack it from far, but we can hack it up close, maybe. So a plan is put together. Basically, the idea is send a drone ship because they've been doing surveillance on this planet for some time, and drones come along, pick up processed medicines, and send them off to their troops. Again, this is where all their medications come from. So these drones travel. There's so many drones because if it's a war, their guys are getting chopped up. So they catch a drone, reprogram it, put in a battalion of suited troops in this freight drone, big massive bastard. There's only one garrison on the planet, lightly defended because, well, it's got all these guns in space. They don't need troopers on the ground. And if anybody even made it to the ground, you just send a bunch of drones to frag them. So the idea is, as it's passing over the garrison toward a drop-off point to collect shipment, the troops jump out in their power armor, which they can easily do, and then the drone crashes into the garrison, breaks their shields, out of defenses in one nasty shot. You hit like the right spot, controlled crash, the rest of the garrison can be taken and taken out. Basically, the idea is just basically destroy the garrison, the defense grid goes down, and the planet's wide open. And then the fleet comes in and glasses the planet, glasses the entire planet, top, bottom, left, right. It's a big blow to their morale, and then maybe try to get them to the peace table. Say, hey, if we can get to your planet here, we can get to you anywhere. It just takes more planning. Now, can we talk peace? And they have some intel that some of their guys might be inclined to do this. So it's actually a vital target in the war of ending the war, to maybe slap some sense into them, some of their less aggressive bastards, right? So this mission has to work on the first try. Otherwise, they're going to rally around the idea of protecting their medicines, and the war can drag for years longer. So they picked an elite squad, they send them, and they have the fleet coming in to pick them up and glass the planet. And something goes wrong. The fleet gets spotted, and they're engaged, and they're forced to turn back because they realize, oh gosh, they're coming for that planet. Everybody on them now. So one of our fleets is fighting three of theirs, and we're taking heavy losses. We have to turn back. But that drone freighter makes it through without detection. They're like, Okay, they didn't get near our planet. Relax, stand down, and we're right where we need to be, but no one else is. So the commander running the mission says, "Screw it. We're still on mission. This mission's still a go. Change of impact target. What's that? We're going to basically land on this garrison and just take it intact." What do you mean? Okay, guys who know how to hack things, raise your hands. Yeah. What do you want to do? Hack the defense grid. Can you do it? Okay. And so they land on this thing, they hack the defense grid, and they turn it on the planet. And they're proceeding to cook the planet. The question is, can they do it in time? Was that something they came prepped to do? That's one way to do it. To go off prompt, this could be something on home ground, like aliens are messing with us, and as they're invading, we spot some of the defenders on the colony world. They spot these aliens here. It looks like a higher up, maybe about to do a tour of lands he's conquered. Maybe pose, brag. Well, he's an easy target, and one of your guys is a sniper. There are other ways to do it, but how would you do it? I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited. Please check out talesunlimited.net. That's where the podcasts are. 2 of them. There is the Batchery Daily Prompt and a Disturbing Thought of the Day. They go every day based on their names. You kind of get that clue. Also, there are book links. Hit a link, take you to Amazon. These books are available as print and as ebook. Well, what are these books about? Well, there's the Batchery series. Think 200 writing prompts, and I mean unusual writing prompts, and a little wisdom on how to write the first novel for anyone who's wasted years of their lives writing and writing and writing with nothing to show for it but love of the art. Well, how about having maybe some books to sell to show for it? Because that's what this system will give you, books to sell. A chance to start your own business, build your own brand, fan base, all of that, while you're working on your first novel. And on top of that, even if you don't want to write novels, it's got something for any type of storyteller, from an evil GM, short story writer, game designer, comic book writer, screenwriter, even a veteran novelist who's written 20 books. Doesn't need it to finish the novels, but 200 ideas, potential ideas that any grizzled novelist could maybe turn into a series of books. Start there. Also, anthologies. Think New School Twilight Zone. 25 stories to a book. The themes are unheroic, unlikely heroes saving the day. Like an intern goes missing. Why does she go missing? Because a summoner on a fantasy world got hit with a crossbow bolt and plucks her from her couch as he was trying to summon something. He summoned her with his magic. Now she's stuck on a world with only one other person who speaks English, and he's fighting a war to save like the weaker good guys from the more aggressive and stronger bad guys. And he's like, I can get you home, but I'm in the middle of this campaign. So I'll tell you what, roll with me. I'll teach you everything I know, and you can basically get yourself home whenever you want to leave. I'll pack you a sandwich. And she ends up being a hero against her will. And by the time she makes it back, oh, Xena, you are nothing compared to this gal. Nothing. And then there's the Book of Schemes. Diabolical, twisted, funny, weird. Story called We'll Kill for Food. What if you're a murder savant who's a little crazy upstairs, but put you in a room with 30 guys, you will kill those 30 guys. You'll find a way to do it. You might get wounded, but you're a murder savant, and you like working for food. It's weird. Okay, also one novel series so far. Think Sin City with superpowers. It's called I, Villain. I, Villain is about the life of Benjamin Cly. At a certain point where he is riding high, he has the best fixer operation in the world. He has hundreds of mercenaries under his thumb. The best, or the most powerful, or a combination of both. He has handpicked his people. They have toppled governments. They have saved governments. They have done good, bad, demonic stuff sometimes. He has the elite, and everybody uses them, regardless of morality, regardless of cause or nationality. Everybody uses him. And then one night, he is forced to fire all of his people, give up all of his assets, and fight crime in a place worse than Gotham. And his life expectancy is a joke. And since he's just a guy in a suit who has no known past, wink, it should be easy for the streets to waste him, but instead he thrives. So much so that he's like, okay, well, if I have to fight crime every night, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out the worst threats to this world, and I'm going to kill them, and I'm going to take whatever's not on fire. Okay, I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited. If you like how I think, maybe you like how I write. Have a nice day.